we go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And here comes the man. This is the one Charlotte's been waiting for, Tony. This is why they came.
It is the one the world's been waiting for. Vader has injured many, including Sting, Cactus Jack, Nikita, Sid Vicious. What did he say, Jess?
Well, Vader said to me, Jesse, get comfortable because I'm going to hurt him slowly.
They're standing.
Tell the seriousness of this one. There ain't no fifi.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment the world has been waiting for. One fall, 45 minutes time limit for the Professional Wrestling Heavyweight Championship of the World. When the bell rings, the man in charge of the action will be referee Randy Anderson. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring with his manager, the legendary Harley Race. Wearing red and black and weighing in at 449 1/2 pounds. From Boulder, Colorado, in the heart of the Rocky Mountains, this All-America football star of Colorado, and with the LA Rams has won international championships on every continent. He's a former 3-time WCW heavyweight title holder, and is considered by many to be the greatest big man when he steps in the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the reigning professional wrestling heavyweight champion of the world, Vader. And his opponent, weighing in at 236 1/2 pounds, wearing purple, one of the all-time superstars and legends of professional wrestling. He comes into the ring tonight as the challenger. With his career on the line, he has made a vow of victory. Ladies and gentlemen, from Charlotte, North Carolina, presenting the former 10-time heavyweight champion of the world, who won the only, the nature-born, Ric Flair. And now, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? From Charlotte, North Carolina, let's get ready to rumble!
Well, Tony, they're on their feet. They're standing here in Charlotte for the Nature Boy, what might be his last hurrah, Tony Schiavone, because that's what he faces right there. Vader, the WCW World Heavyweight Champion.
It's a career that began 20 years ago. A year later, in 1974, a plane crash thought the career was over, but it blossomed. And now the dead-end point is that man at 450 pounds.
I'll tell you what, Tony, the plane crash may be easy compared to this.
You may be right. Flair, what type of strategy will he employ?
Well, obviously, you can't lock up strength with Vader, the champion.
In unison, they chant Flair. The career is on the line as they lock up.
And there, look at the power of Vader. You know, Nature Boy's in great shape. He weighs about 240 pounds. But he ain't gonna match up strength with the world champion. He's gotta hit, he's gotta move, he's gotta try to make, in my opinion, this match last as long as he can.
Well, in other words, Jess, he's gonna have to wear him down, outsmart Vader, wrestle a smart match.
Definitely.
Stay away from him as much as he can. Right now, it's the feeling out period.
You want it, Flair, there he is.
You heard Harley Race. In the very first Starrcade, Harley Race was the opponent for Ric Flair, and Flair became a world champion for the second time.
Come on, boy. And Flair going out to the floor, and he's got Vader chasing him.
And that's what Flair wants. Run him out, run him around. And Vader realized what was going on. He stopped. Smart on both parts. Flair staying away, trying to run Vader down.
Well, obviously, if it turns into a track meet, then the advantage is to the Nature Boy.
Exactly.
Vader's no dummy, though.
Such emotion the whole night for Ric Flair. From his home to the ride up Independence Boulevard to the ring. We followed it all.
And there's what Flair had to watch out for right there. Vader slowing him down and Vader getting a hold on him.
Oh.
Look at Vader trying to psych out Nature Boy and insult him. Slapping him in the face. Big clothesline.
Vader hovering over Flair. You hear Harley Race say you wanted him.
You ain't man enough. You ain't man enough. Well, Vader said right in the ring he's going to torture him. He's going to do it slow. I think he really wants to destroy the myth.
Flair?
Don't you agree, Tony?
Yep.
He wants to destroy the myth of Ric Flair. Look at that. Flair chopped him twice, and Vader just threw him across the ring.
Those chops.
Unbelievable.
I know, those chops by Flair, one of his strong suits, but you got to have the man worn down a little bit more than that.
Harley Race is loving it.
The first Starrcade, it was Race and Flair of '83. Flair came out the champ. Starrcade of '84, Flair and Dusty Rhodes. Flair came out the champ. Starrcade of '85, Flair and Dusty Rhodes. Flair came out the champ.
But really, Tony, none of that means anything. It's 93 and it's Vader.
He's stomping away. Starrcade of '86, Flair and Nikita. And Flair came out the champ. '87, Flair and Ronnie Garvin. Flair came out. And '88, Flair and Luger, and Flair came out the champ. He's been in all of them, with the exception of maybe a couple. In all of them, he's been the champ that he's competed in.
Look at this. The champion pressing Nature Boy up like a rag doll. Plants him in the center of the ring. And Flair again, I think more instinct than anything, rolls out to the floor. And Vader's going out after him this time. And Flair can't run away.
Pick up. Flair hit the steel rail on the outside.
Who's the man? That poking it?
Vader turning to the Charlotte crowd, yelling, "Who's the man?" Whoa!
Here we go!
just when Flair had everything going his way, Tony, Harley Race nails him outside.
And now the Nature Boy at a definite disadvantage.
And Flair again rolling out to the apron. And Vader trying to kick him to the floor.
Race calling the suplex on the outside, and Vader returns with it. And I mean, that was a strong man suplex right there. He just threw him to the center of the ring.
Well, he gets him straight up in a traditional suplex move and then throws him, as you said, Tony.
You're in the corner, and Vader's laying him in. Flair's at his mercy right now. In the corner. Everything, the whole career, is on the line for Flair. Upside down. Tried to catch himself, did Flair, but he couldn't.
And he flops onto that runway, staggers out to the floor. And Harley Race smart enough at this point not to interfere in front of the referee.
Right on the bridge of the nose. One thing about Vader, you know, we talked about the injuries to the back, to the ribs of Sting, Joe Thurman, the head of Cactus Jack. Oh! With his power and his ability, there's so many different ways he can hurt you. With the clotheslines, the power bombs, the punches, the headbutts.
You ain't nothing.
Flair needed to stay away from him, and right now he can't.
Well, you knew inevitably at some point in the matchup, Flair wouldn't be able to run all night. And that's what's happening here. Vader just measured him. Look at those right hands.
Randy Anderson tells him to back off when the damage has been done. Flair just holding himself up in the corner. Oh, he fires back. Every chop, the fans in unison shouting woo.
Look at that, though, but no effect on the world champ.
None at all.
Vader shrugs it off and comes back with a right hand of his own.
Well, he got here today at 2 o'clock, and there's no question he's ready, Jesse. In the greatest shape of his life. 1, 2, but Flair comes away. 400 pounds, 450 pounds, laying on Flair, and he still got out of it.
Nature Boy was lucky he had room to swivel quick and get that left shoulder up before the 3 count.
Now Vader on the middle rope. Look at this. That was right in the jaw.
Another
right.
big forearm clothesline.
I might have broken a couple of teeth. Vader taunting the crowd here, and I mean it's sold out.
Well, you know what Vader wants to do. He wants to humiliate him in front of his hometown.
Absolutely.
Send him into retirement, a broken man.
He talked
psychologically.
He talked about his trophy case.
And Flair out of the way in a desperation move. Now it's the Nature Boy going up top.
Vader hit hard. He staggers back towards Flair. Who's there? Who chops it? Ric Flair again. Harley Race telling Vader, turn around. Barely caught him. Too far away from him that time.
He staggered him enough to go up a 3rd time.
Incredible Flair, 3 times up, 3 times he connects.
And he finally drops the champion flat on his back.
They had been standing in line around the Independence Arena all day to see this man, to get in. Traffic jam up and down Independence Boulevard for one man to see this great career. Flair's bleeding from the mouth.
Vader picks him up. Look at the power of Vader.
It's over.
Vader says it's over.
It might be if he hits what he thinks he's gonna do here.
Punching him in the face.
He's softening him up and he's gonna take the climb.
Fans are chanting Flair's name. Oh! Superplex, and that was a big one.
And even Vader, the champion, hit hard on that one. He should go for the cover right now.
Who's the
It's
man?
not what he wants, Jess.
It's a mistake, Tony.
But it's not what he wants.
It is a mistake.
He wants to beat him down. He said, I want to hurt him slowly.
Ah! God!
There you see the mouth of Flair, bloody.
And Race ecstatic. Oh! Instinct move. Nature Boy rolls out of the way.
Flair is up. Flair hits the ropes. And Flair hits the canvas.
Every time you think Ric Flair has a shot, Vader nails him. The guy's too powerful, Tony.
You're right. And that's why we thought Flair would try to stay away from him. Wrestle a smart match. He did it the first, but Vader has just been too much so far.
You can't run forever, though.
But sometimes it takes more than just power and ability to become a champion. It takes determination. It takes heart. It takes desire. It takes the thing that... Oh, wow. Race. It takes the things that gone into making Nature Boy Ric Flair.
Race does his damage and then stands back like nothing happened. Look at another one who kicked him right in the throat. Look at Race standing on Nature Boy. You know, I'll tell you what, Harley Race is leaving nothing to chance, Tony. I mean, not only is Vader dominating the match, but Race is getting his shots in, too.
Well, I guess Harley Race doesn't forget, because when he lost to Flair in '83, he never again became World Heavyweight Champion. It was his last title reign.
Again, not enough for Vader.
Big check.
Reversal.
Quit, Flair. Quit.
Harley Race is saying, oh my goodness, pounding on the forehead.
Vader hammering with that right hand in the corner. Look at Race, trying to sneak one in. Randy Anderson asking the Nature Boy if he can continue. Well, Flair definitely ain't gonna quit in front of his hometown.
Flair fighting again. A bloodied Ric Flair. Right. Left. Combination. He's beating the champion down.
He's dropped him to a knee. He put him to his back. Flair dragging Vader out to the apron.
He's going for the leg.
15 minutes gone by, 15 minutes. 15 minutes gone by, 15 minutes.
30 minutes remain. Stand up, Jesse. He's going for the leg. Ric Flair. It's a war. He's beating the referee sending Harley Race away. Oh my goodness, they're fighting on the floor. Where he gets it from, I don't know.
He's got another chair.
The referee is with Harley Race.
And Flair got lucky on that one because the referee didn't see it a bit.
Flair on the apron. Vader is still down on the floor. As he comes up, here comes Flair.
Vader climbing back in the ring and Flair's following him.
Remember, Flair taking his chances, a disqualification, a count out, he's out of the sport.
He had to do it.
You're right. They had to go for broke.
Absolutely. There was nowhere other direction he could go, Tony.
What a fight we are seeing at Starrcade.
He bit him.
He can barely stand himself. It's been a physical battle. I've seen Flair go 60 minutes, but only 20 minutes with Vader is like 60 minutes with most guys because of his size. Here he goes! There's no question now what he's going for. What he is softening Vader up for.
Drops down on that knee. And there's the strut. Flair again hammering away on Vader. He drops him. Yanks the leg. Can he get it on, Tony? No!
Wow. This place was going wild. But Vader's back up. Oh my. Notice how Vader can get a second win quickly. What a phenomenal man he is. The greatest big man of all time. Down on Flair. No save.
Flair's got to go for it right now if he's going to win it.
And that's what he's doing.
He's locked on the figure four. Races up on the apron. Vader trying to get to the ropes.
Trying to get to the ropes and trying to turn it. What is Race up to?
Vader makes it to the rope.
Oh. What drama. He walked into a foot.
Amazing. The strength
20
Vader
minutes
showed
gone by, 20
not to
minutes.
submit from the figure four.
Whoa, right to the, look at this. Vader driving the knee, or the elbow into the face. Oh, this thing is just full of drama and emotion. All the fans standing in unison with Ric Flair with that figure four leg lock, but it didn't work.
Vader going up to the top again. He better get up there and not waste his time.
It's going
He's
way
going
up.
all the way up.
The big man's going for it up. Moonsault!
Missed him.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible on Flair.
Flair with the cover.
There it is. Wait a minute.
Oh! Race hit Vader.
The match continues. The referee pushed him out.